is happening, Magnus? Just got back from seeing Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom. And, I gotta say, going into this movie, I wasn't that impressed with the trailers. There were certain things in the trailers that, made me smile. But, really didn't know what to expect. Also, news was getting to me about the Rotten Tomatoes score, which I'd never care about, but let's just say it perked my interest. So I got in there, and movie starts, and I gotta say, as a Jurassic Park fan, I am getting tired of the dinosaurs. They don't have the wow factor that the special effects of them brought in the beginning, in the first 2 or 3 movies. Having said that, being that type of fan, I have to be entertained now by the story. It's like, what are they going to do now? What are they going to do? And that's where we start here, Basically, they're trying to save the dinosaurs on the island where they're at, as you've seen in the trailers, because there's a volcano that's exploding, and they're trying to preserve those dinosaurs. And the question is, should they live or should they actually go extinct? I mean, they had their time period, so Jeff Goldblum is in there talking about that. You will find out that there is a twist to this story, and something that actually links to film theory. Something film theory said about one of the characters. I was like, holy shit. Like, I think, he was right. I remember watching it really late, and I was like, well, I'll be damned. The film theory is right. Or maybe they're right, but they were right about the character of this particular character. Anyway, look, special effects were top notch. Dinosaurs looked great. Chris Pratt was funny as usual. Same old banter. But, something was missing. I found myself very just complacent. I was indifferent with this movie. I sat through it. There were a couple of times where I laughed. Nothing really made me go, oh! Like, you see everything coming. So I guess the movie is very cliche in a lot of ways. I mean, look, it's hard to reinvent the wheel. I mean, in movies, the same story is told all the time, just remanufactured, told in different ways, maybe a little twist here, a little twist there. But I guess when you've been watching movies for a certain amount of years, you just see it. There was only one thing that surprised me in there about a particular character, and you find out who they are, and you're like, or what they are, and it's like, oh wow, I expect that. I should have been paying attention a little bit earlier in the film, because there's a scene that kind of hints at it, and I was just like, oh, okay. Then later on I was like, oh. But it's you can take the family to see this. Kids were in there with me, and kids were having a good time watching it. Kids were laughing. There was this one funny scene with this one particular dinosaur going around whooping everybody's asses. So that was funny. But, it was very average. So I'm going to give this movie 2 out of 5 woos. If you want to go see it, go ahead and go see it. But to me, I'm just kind of like, I think I'm Jurassic'd out. If they do make another one, I don't know how they're going to get my interest, but whatever. 10 million subscribers. Woo!
You may now subscribe.